We do begin with breaking news here on KCAL News at 6 on CBS Los Angeles. A police shooting in Long Beach right across the street from the Grand Prix race course. This is a live look from SkyCal, the scene at Ocean and Elm Avenues.
You can see a police presence here right at this intersection. We're still working to figure out exactly who opened fire and if anyone was hit. But all this playing out as tens of thousands of people are trying to head home after the big race. Police are asking people, of course, to avoid this area right now.
And our Tina Ezzedine is live in Long Beach right now. Tina, you were just covering the Grand Prix and now this violence breaks out. What can you tell us?
That's right, Ross and Leslie. We just arrived here as we were exiting the Long Beach Grand Prix with hundreds of thousands of people that have been enjoying the race over the three-day weekend. And as we were exiting along Ocean Boulevard, we started to notice a heavy police presence. What I can tell you here behind me is that the Long Beach Police Department has been involved in some type of shooting. It is unclear at this point whether or not anyone has been hit. Right now, you're looking at a live picture from our camera at 1st and Elm Street, and you can see here behind me quite the police presence. So you can see a little bit down this way, straight ahead, that first intersection, that is Ocean Boulevard. And again, we are at Elm and Ocean Boulevard. And I would guess at this point, just based on what my naked eye can see, I would say several blocks radius has been blocked off. I do have to say this comes at a very interesting time, perhaps an inopportune time, if you will, as right around 5 o'clock, as you mentioned, Leslie, that's when I was bringing you a live report from the Grand Prix, and right about this time is when officers in this area then responded to an officer-involved shooting, which I did mention before. It is unclear who, if anyone, has been hit. What I can also tell you is from SkyCal, from up above, we did spot officers combing for evidence in the area, looking through some bushes, and there also was some medical equipment as well, appearing that perhaps somebody was attended to for some medical attention. Again, cannot confirm whether or not anybody was hit or hurt in any of the shooting, or any types of injury, if at all. But again, from a bird's eye view from up above from SkyCal, it does appear that there is some type of medical equipment on the ground and that officers were also scanning the area for any types of clues. So that is what we know. As I mentioned, it is not the best time as thousands of people are coming out of the convention area from the Grand Prix. And so right now, officers are really urging everybody in this area to pretty much just stay away. You can see a heavy police presence here. In fact, when we first arrived just minutes ago before setting up for this live report, the officers here were urging us to get out of this particular area as well. They wanted everybody up on the sidewalk. But because there's so many people that are exiting from the Grand Prix, there's just really no way to keep everybody onto the sidewalks and out, because around me right now, as I'm bringing you this live report, there are a series of onlookers, people curious, naturally, is wondering what is going on. I did also see what appeared to be some type of a SWAT or an armored vehicle also on Ocean Boulevard as well. So that raises the question in terms of exactly what has happened here, but we can confirm from the police department at this point that some type of shooting involving Long Beach police officers has taken place. Again, not clear or unknown if anybody has been hit by any type of gunfire. We're working to bring you those details. My understanding is that a spokesperson from the department is also heading in this direction, and we hope to bring you more details once they become available. So again, a shooting, some type of shooting with the Long Beach Police Department here along Ocean Avenue in somewhat, I would guess, of a 3 to 4 block radius. Clearly, they are all at the ready here, trying to keep the crowds at bay after a very exciting weekend at the Long Beach Grand Prix. Reporting live from downtown Long Beach, I'm Tina Ezzedine. Ross, Leslie, back over to you.
And Tina, as you mentioned, tens of thousands of people are leaving the Grand Prix right now. You said there are onlookers near you. I know you had to walk over there to get to the scene. What is the emotion in the crowd? Are people concerned? Are people afraid, leaving quickly? Or are people just curious and don't know what happened?
Yeah, Ross, as you exit from like the convention hall and the streets right around like Pine Avenue and Shoreline Way, you don't really know what's coming up. And then as you round the corner, all of a sudden this big police presence. So it is bringing people out with their phones. A lot of questions. I'm seeing the onlookers stopping here. Food trucks, food vendors, people just, you know, as you can imagine, everybody there on the scene of the Grand Prix. So they're trying to ask the officers questions. I've been listening. Their officers are not really giving them much information, if at any at all, just telling everybody to stay back, stay away from this area. They don't want the crowds as they continue to investigate and piece together exactly what happened here, as well as we do, to bring that information to you as well. But clearly some frightened nerves as people kind of come out of what was a festive, a good time, to come out to see something like this. It is a little bit striking.
Tina Ezzedine there on the ground in Long Beach. Tina, thank you so much. Of course, we will keep you updated as we get more information on this breaking story.